What's good, everybody? It's the one on Punchline Game. Come back to you again with some more XDefiant. Finally, it launched. Now let's get right into it. Let's go to my newest subscribers. Appreciate y'all. 30 subscribers. Got to flex on real quick as we did last night. God damn, we did it last night. Shout out to my guy SB. It was fun playing with him. Appreciate you, bro. And let's get into it. Things I don't like about XDefiant is it feels like the same shit we already had in the last playtest. Literally nothing changed from what I've seen and experienced, which is a problem. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Shit been getting held off, and then you give us the same product we already experienced. That's a huge problem. So I'm like, what's the point of us waiting that long if you just can give us the same shit? Like, you could have just dropped it at any time and, take advantage of all the hype that you had. But I guess certifications and all this other corporate jargon kind of got in the way of it, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm still enjoying the game for what it is, but they definitely need to add some shit. Like, nerf the fucking jumping. Like, these motherfuckers out here triple bunny hopping with no fucking... It pretty much is like, these motherfuckers got springs on their fucking shoes, and they just constantly just bounce, jump, and like there's no downside to that, and they're taking full fucking advantage of it, and it's really irritating. It's extremely irritating. Oh, it's just a skill gap, it's a skill issue. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of that shit in the comments. A skill issue, my ass. It's a fucking gimmick that these assholes are taking advantage of. That's what it is. Let's be real about it. Let's not sugarcoat shit. I'm not one of those people that needs to. Like, I understand jumping has been a part of FPS games for a long time, but the way these motherfuckers are implementing it, and every single fucking gunfight they get into, that's bullshit. Moving on. Buff the incendiary rounds for the cleaners, because it's fucking rock, paper, scissors if I actually get the kill or not. Because more times than not, I don't. More times than not, I'm lighting this motherfucker up, putting mad bullets in them, damn near, if not already emptied the whole magazine to them, and they only got 2 bits of health left, and they kill me and run off. Like, what the fuck? If you're using incendiary rounds as the passive for the cleaners, shouldn't that passive buff the bullets that you're already initially putting into person? Like, make that make sense, please? Because if you use any other character and you go up against someone that's playing with the cleaners, shouldn't you have an advantage over them since you have that passive compared to everybody else? It's like, I understand with Libertad they have the healing buff. That makes sense. That's the counter to the cleaners. But if I'm going against someone with Echelon or the Phantoms, they have no initial thing beside, actually the Phantoms had a little bubble shield and the shield shit and the ultimate. They have their own little advantage above mine. But the Echelon are fucking open season. But why are they constantly killing me, and then it's hit and miss when I kill them? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Also, the incendiary drone. I've been saying this for the longest. That shit needs to have better pathway. It shouldn't just be going in a straight line. Like, it should have some kind of AI detectability to, like, if there's an object in front of it, either moved, like, have some type of 3D spacing movement. Like, oh, there's an object in front of it, it goes higher. It's going upstairs. It should be able to, like, have some type of ability to either go up it, like scale it, or some shit. I don't know. But the fact that I can just throw the damn drone, and if there's something in front of it, path in front of it, then it just goes right to it and just blows up. Doesn't kill the enemy. Also, another thing, they need to buff the shit, because when I throw it and it doesn't hit the target, Shouldn't it be explode on contact or at least near contact? Because I've seen this shit. I've thrown this shit and it went past a motherfucker and it blew up behind them, like meters away from them, and then they died to like incendiary damage on the floor instead of actual impact. I'm like, oh my god. Another thing I have a problem with is the team balancing is dog shit. I mean, absolutely dog shit. Worse than COD, in my opinion. Because there's SBMM playlist, the welcome playlist, and it's the same as COD, really. To be honest with you. So it's just like, well, if I want to play COD, it's, COD Light, if you will. Play the welcome playlist. If you want to go balls to the wall, play everything else outside of that. Because this, when you play other playlists outside of the welcome playlist, you should be fine. You're going to have some rough times here and there, but it should be good. But, you know, people are going to be sweating depending on the time of day you play it. That's just how FPSs are in general. But things I do like about this game is the color palette of the maps, the flow, the design. The unique design of these maps are great. I do like the environments that they take from different games that they own, as far as Ubisoft, and incorporate it into the game itself. Adds a nice touch. It's a nice unique touch. Another thing is they have a decent amount of good game modes. I just gotta stay away from escort because that's a good way to get fucking camped to death. And dominations, well, it's becoming toxic for me because I'm tired of getting into matches where I just got in the match and my team is already fucking double. Pretty much 2 points are already taken up, if not all 3. And these motherfuckers are too brain dead to pay attention to to bring that to not notice. Oh yeah, we've been triple caps. Let's kind of push up and see if what changes we can make to improve the situation. These motherfuckers just sit back and let the shit happen. I've seen it happen way too many times, but that's an FPS problem and a matchmaking problem. As far as team balancing goes, man, oh my god. The thing I do enjoy about this game is that it feels unique enough to where they can't just one-to-one comparison it to COD or anything else, really. It's a hero shooter similar to BO4, but it doesn't feel overwhelming with the abilities like BO4 was. Because, oh my god, motherfuckers was getting abilities up the ass for doing literally nothing. Here, the cooldown is good enough to where it's you have time to breathe and actually play the game and not feel like you're just being bombarded with bullshit. As well as there's no streaks, so people can't just sit in a corner and just farm streaks. And then boom, you got dogs, boom, you got sniper's nest, boom, you got a goddamn gunship. Out of thin air, just gunship. It's you actually have to earn your shit over here. For the most part, you do. It's just I like that vibe about it, and that feeling of objectives actually mean something here, and not just there just to be there. As far as playlist is concerned, but the way you earn your ultimate is by actually doing shit, not just sitting around fucking moth, just doing whatever you want to do. But I will say, last thing I do not like about this game is that it feels limited in the game mode selection. We have a decent amount, but it doesn't feel like it's enough to really hold people's attention for long. Longer than a month or so. I like that they're going to add more factions and things, but they need to add more mastery camos, as well as they need to add more variety as to to how the game is played. Because once people get an understanding of the guns and this and that, you're going to see a whole bunch of meta weapons. And oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be a nuisance. But that's just a few thoughts. Let me know what y'all feel in the comments. I'm out.